open a script at 11 o'clock at night on your phone and start reading a script. This is quote, Rowena's standing naked in front of a mirror. I was like, I thought I signed up for Supernatural, not Game of Thrones. I'm saying no more.
I'm not going to talk about, I don't think on Supernatural specifically there was a lot. I was curious, we talked about there was a scene where I just had the two straps. That was an interesting choice. But it was a consistent thing throughout my career that I don't think people realize the amount of time and energy I spent negotiating nudity writers and arguing and refusing. I literally had to be so horrible as to refuse to go on to set until I got certain agreements. And the number of times there would be an agreement and then I'd show up and it was like we agreed on underwear, but the underwear was see-through. Or things like that. It's constant battle, and I feel like things are finally shifting, but that was pretty consistent. I think for being an actress, that was something that was part of your job.
I loved everything I got to wear on Super. Every time I walked, from the minute I got to do my fitting, because it was like in my audition, my hair was straight, and then when I went for my wardrobe fitting, I was like, well, my hair's curly, and Phil was in the building, and I was just like, well, can we wear my hair curly for Billy? Like that, and he was like, I like it. Yeah, let's go with it. And I just, you don't even know what that did to me, because as an actress, you're like, usually as a black girl, your hair has to be straight. And, oh, girl. Yeah. Colonialism is real. Yeah. It was one of those things where you're like, every time you're like, just don't wear your hair curly. Nobody wants afros. Nobody wants, it's always, if you look at TV through the 90s, everybody pretty much had long, straight hair. Pretty much, that's just the look that you had. So when you get cast in something where you're like, for the first time ever, I get to have big curly hair, I was like.
Also, that's awesome.
Just let it wash over me.
Do that again.
You just gotta feel it.
Okay, now do the one when you're reading the script. Now do the one when you're reading the script. Thank you. I'll be backstage, by the way. By myself.
I feel a lot of
That was also a really good impression of Phil Segrisha. It totally was.
I like it. Let's go with it.
And I will say on the show, they've been pretty darn awesome about, just supporting, I think, representing women well.
And more as we go on.
Yeah. So Nikki, who played Meg originally, she and I did a couple panels together, and I found out she's absolutely lovely. But also, she had short hair as that character, and I found out that was a major battle at that time for women to be in any kind of role where they might be thought of as sexually attractive and have short hair.
They were going to put a wig on me after I cut my hair off. They were like, oh God, how will they know who she is?
Yeah.
I heard. By Sam and Dean calling me Jody?
By my face.
Yeah, I have a voice and stuff. Okay, it was a very short, so that I was a little, I didn't say no because I'm a guest in their house, and if they say do it, then I say okay. But they put a bad wig on me, crooked, and took pictures and were like, don't you think she should keep her short hair? And Phil was wise to it. Later on, Phil was like, I like how you gave me the worst wig in the place to show. It's like, I got it though, okay, everything's fine. Let's go with it.
That's what I do in costume fittings all the time. I put on a red dress and I'm like,
yes.
And then they put me in some weird, and I'm like,
yeah. Are you standing? I know the difference between, because what they do is they run you through all your potential costumes, take pictures, send the pictures, and then the producers. So if there's something you like, you stand like this. And if there's something you don't like,
belly out.
Go
belly forward.
Those make her look really fat. Yeah, it's the
I'm
pants.
learning so much right now.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for every one of them. And they're like, we like it all. And I'm like, great. Now I'm wearing a plaid suit.
Yeah, no.
great.
Definitely, after those fittings, if there's one outfit you're like, oh, I hope they don't choose that. That's the one.
That's
I'm
what
not
I'm
saying
saying.
that.
That's
I'm
the
not
one
saying
where you
that.
put your hands in the pockets and hold them out from your hips a little bit. So, wow, her hips look huge in that one. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Don't pick that outfit.
Yeah. The one that I hated the most, I just did this.